Afternoon and good evening wherever you are in the world, and welcome to the Try Guys tournament, where today we have two players going head to head on Rocket League, Tekken and Black Ops 3 to see who is the best all-round gamer. My name is Max Ring, and joining me today in the host panel, it's Lee Hutchinson Power. How are you, Lee, on this Wednesday?
I mean, it's a wonderful Wednesday. You gotta love it. Sun's out, a little bit of wind, but you know what we're here for today. Triathlon. Come on. A trifecta.
It is going to be amazing. We've got Gabriel and Jamil as our players for today. And we're going to start off with Rocket League, of course, here, Lee. And it's going to be an interesting affair. There's a bit of a difference in their ranks. Jamil a bit more of a Grand Champ, and then Gabriel is a Plat. So it's going to be difficult, but for Gabriel, being in that lower rank, it could give him that upper hand, because Jamil might expect some bigger things.
I know, he could get away with the unexpected. I mean, Rocket League in a 1v1, I don't think that's very likely. It's a very mechanical game. Whoever's the better player, it'll be proven today.
Yeah, unlike twos, which you usually, or threes, which you see in RLCS, ones is a bit more dependent on the mechanics. It's not so much game sense. You have to know how to aerial, how to flip reset, get those, of course, double taps as well. So it's going to be interesting. Of course, we've still got Tekken and COD. That's where Gabriel could put it back ever so slightly. So even though this first game might not be in his favour, he has two more opportunities to pull something back.
I mean, I think with the lineup we have today, Rocket League, Tekken, Call of Duty, very different genres. One, car football. I mean, unique in its own aspects. You got to learn that straight. And then we've got Tekken, fighting games. Could be for Gabriel, but I've heard Jamil's been putting in the practice lately.
I actually saw Gabriel practicing earlier on Tekken.
Ooh.
He was practicing some of his combos. So it's going to be a tight one. That's certainly the one that you guys at home will need to look out for. It's two of their very well-rounded games. They're two very different styles as well in that one attacking, one more defensive.
Yeah, more calm.
So it'll be interesting to see how they gel on that one. And then, of course, interestingly with the Call of Duty,
closing it out.
It's not only the fact it's an FPS game, it's a 1v1, snipers only, on Nuketown, with each player having to attempt at least one 360 no-scope.
I mean, you gotta love it. Old school, 1v1s, Nuketown, the basics, straight to Black Ops 3. I mean, it's gonna be great.
It certainly will be indeed. But as we head off to the first game, which is Rocket League, the top guys have some interesting ideas they want you to know about. On Top Guys, I try to improve the aerodynamics on this piece of rubbish. Harry finds the one piece. Gee. A pigeon does a kickflip. And Johnny answers for his sins.
Hello and welcome back to Top Guys. Tonight we've got Max with a stupendous idea, quote unquote. What have you got for us?
Wow, the amazing idea is a pigeon topper on top of a car. Improve aerodynamic efficiency while also looking very cool.
Well, that's just stupid, isn't it?
No, it's not.
That makes no sense because it's round.
Yeah, but look at Max Verstappen. He's pulling it off quite nicely.
It looks like it's about to fall apart.
No, he's loving life.
Should we test this then?
Yeah, we'll go and test it. We are going to show you how the pigeon topper makes cars better, more aerodynamically efficient, and also how they make you look very cool.
Why don't we ever do some real tests on this show?
How is this not a real test?
It's a pigeon topper.
And look at Rocket League.
This is not Rocket League.
Yeah,
this
but-
is real life.
Yeah, but car football, innit? You're gonna go really fast and boost into the goal. Please help.
To the track.
These two cars are going head to head to prove which one performs the best. One being the 2008 Peugeot. And the other being alteration. I can't test drive these cars. No, to test drive these cars, we need only the best. They can play Burnout Revenge on the PS2 in a real car. They are called Mud 1 and Mud 2. back to the studio.
So as you can see, boys, the pigeon topper was better.
No, you've clearly paid off Mug 1.
No, I haven't. It was all fair. It was all legal. Something Max Verstappen don't know about, but still.
But what if we put the pigeon topper on top of the real car?
Yeah.
No.
Come back here, boy!
You see the top guys, they had that interesting idea of the pigeon topper on top of the car, and of course we could see that here in this Rocket League affair, and it actually worked out quite well against the Peugeot.
I mean, pigeon topper a bit questionable, but Rocket League, the car is what matters. We might see probably standard hitboxes today, probably the Octane, the Fennec, but maybe something unorthodox, maybe a bit of a more flat car, Dominus, or... Oh no, we go with the standard.
We've got a standard Fennec. That's going to be of Jamil versus Gabriel in the Octane. So it's a good start there from, of course, Jamil. Got a nice kick off there. Gabriel going to try and defend this one, but Jamil instantly putting that pressure on. Can he get the capitalise on that one and put it into the net? No, he cannot. And Gabriel now bring this one off the wall. Bounces it off quite nicely, trying to get that flick. But look at Jamil. He's already back there with the boost here, Lee. And he could capitalise on this one now. Maybe hunt that ball down. We'll see what he can possibly deliver.
I mean, we're seeing Jamil put a lot of heavy pressure on the ball early here. Maybe some of it a bit unnecessary, but still 100% aggression, 100% passion. However, Gabriel is sneaking more towards his corner, trying to get that ball into a desirable position. And he gets into one, he looks for the shot, but he puts it wide.
Oh, unfortunate there for Gabriel. That was a perfect opportunity to put himself 1-0 up and give himself the ultimate start to the upset. As you can see, Jamil, I think he's just trying too much here with the ball. He's trying to play it too savvy, trying to be too smart with things. And Jamil now plays it out to that right-hand side. Gets a bump on Gabriel. That now gives him the open goal. Will he try and capitalise on this one? Does a speed flip. A brilliant defence there from Gabriel.
Brilliant save coming from Gabriel. Gets 100% possession of the ball, but no boost in his corner. Jamil having to make the save. Clears to the right corner and is moving back to the midfield. Open net in his sights. Can he control it? Can he put it in? Puts over one, but Gabriel with the save again.
Very close affair so far. Jamil plays it into the centre. Got no boost to try and place this one into the net. Gabriel plays it in to Jamil's half. Tries to hit it off the wall. Does whiff ever so slightly. And this now gives Jamil the opportunity to control the ball. But there's Gabriel putting that instant pressure in. Instantly going for the defence. Controls it himself. And Jamil tries it. Just going to go into that corner. And this might be Gabriel's opportunity to then try another attack.
I mean, it's a very neck-and-neck game. We've seen both players putting in a lot of aggression, trying to get possession over that ball, but nothing's come about it yet. But however, we've got Jamil going up the wall, taking 100. Can he make something happen? Gabriel only left with 12. Jamil coming off the back, we're trying to get a shot, but nothing off it, and Gabriel with the clear again.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Jamil, not able to capitalise on the fact that Gabriel had no boost, but a whiff from the pair of them, and it's into Jamil's path. This is surely going to be an opportunity here for Jamil to get this first goal on the board. He's trying to go off the wall, trying to get a double tap, but no, just overshoots it again.
I mean, he's looking to try and get that first goal, try and get that lead, but Gabriel, he's just defending it ever so slightly.
Oh, it's off the
Oh
post!
my god,
Oh,
no boost left and he's not able to get it in, but the backflip again, putting more pressure, but Gabriel, he leaves with the ball.
Yeah, Gabriel can count his lucky stars on that one. That would have been a really nice goal there from Jamil, flicking it over Gabriel. Is now Gabriel off the wall. He's just going to play into the centre. Jamil with a touch. That just brings it over to the left-hand side. He's going to be controlling the ball now. Going to try maybe flick this one back over the Octane once again. Gabriel, is he going to be able to defend this one? It's a flick there from Jamil, but it's not really landed where he wanted to. And he's going to maybe try and do it once more.
It looks like he's toying around with the ball, not having as much control as he wants, leaving an open net for Gabriel, and he slots it in that right side.
The upset of all upsets could be happening here. Gabriel makes it 1-0 with 1 minute and 56 left on the clock. 3 minutes and 12 of action there. It was very even in that opening few skirmishes, and overall for Gabriel, he was one who came out on top. Jamil, once again, I just feel like he's trying to do too much. He's trying to be too mechanical with things, and it's not paying off. It's once again a great kickoff. It's 2-0 now. Of course, this is the only game we're playing, so the upset is really on the cards. A great kickoff from Gabriel.
I mean, we see 3 minutes of back and forth play, but we have not got the clinical plays that we need. We've not got the clinical attacks and the shots that we need to put forward. But Gabriel, he's coming out with that aggression, that passion. He wants this match, and he's proving it here today. And then getting kickoff in his advantage, pushing it to that left side of the field.
but the ball's been left.
I think this is what we were saying at the pre-show, just before when we were in the host panel, is the fact that, of course, the difference with Gabriel, oh, he's whiffed it, and that's Jamil flicking it over Gabriel. It's 2-1, game is back on. There is a lifeline for Jamil, but I was literally just about to mention how Gabriel, maybe not being as good, maybe not having as much mechanics, is throwing Jamil off ever so slightly, and he's doing things that Jamil's not expecting.
Yeah, we're seeing Jamil like trying to take a lot of time when it comes to that car control, trying to set up those flicks, and he's finally got it. 2-2 on the scoreboard. He's equalised.
It's an equaliser from 2-0 down to 2. Jamil has really turned this one around. Another great kickoff in similar fashion, actually, to what we saw Gabriel. An open play goal into a kickoff goal for the second. So this is once again back where it all started. We're level pegging with 1:30 to go.
And the kickoff in Gabriel's favour again. Just strong kickoff, always in his favour, putting it to the boat. Gets the boost as well, but is unable to get that shot in.
I think one thing that's also helping the kickoffs here for Gabriel is that the Octane, it's a very slight difference in hitbox compared to the Fennec, and it does usually work out a bit more in those 50s. So he's gone for more of a 1v1 type of car, more 50-based car. And you can see that in his gameplay. He's being very much an aggressor. Oh, but a lovely flick around. It's 3-2. Gabriel, lovely stuff there from the Octane. And Jamil, nothing he can do, gets faked out completely.
And like I said before, you've got to be clinical with those shots. We're seeing a lot of aggression, but it's those key moments that will make or break this game for either player. I mean, Jamil now on the upset, 1 goal down with only a minute left on the board. But what can he do? And it goes straight in the net, 3-3. I mean, after 3 minutes of no action, to get 6 goals in just one is...
It's quick succession goals, and unfortunately there for Gabriel, missed the kick-off, the rookie error. And that's paid off for Jamil. Is this going to give Jamil the confidence? Maybe Gabriel a little bit nervous after that one on this kickoff. We'll see what happens. Kind of even, but Jamil does win out a little bit more. Having to go for the boost now is Gabriel. And Jamil will play it up the corner. Gabriel will have to deal with this one quite nicely. Does deal with it. Oh, just over the bar. Jamil really playing defensively. And now for Jamil, he's going up for this one. I think this is going to be another no off the bar. Can Gabriel capitalise?
He cannot. And Gabriel, he's looking to take it out of his area now. Getting towards that net, but Jamil, a lovely clear. No, not a lot of boost, but still tries to pop it high. Get rid of that pressure on his end. Cool. Now he goes to collect that. 30 seconds left on the clock. Are we going to see a goal before OT?
Of course. Are we going to... Of course, if we don't get another goal, we will have that overtime interplay, which is golden goal. Jamil misses it, but Gabriel's not there to capitalise. And now for, of course, Jamil. He's going to try and get this goal with 10 seconds left on the clock. He's going to try flick, reset, double tap. He's just not got there. And Gabriel with an important save that might just see this one heading to that golden goal overtime. 1 second to go. We're into overtime. Whoever scores now takes the prize.
It's make or break for both players. Who are we going to see come out on top? Seeing Gabriel getting that pressure towards the side. 100 boost, putting it up on the wall, but can he get the control on the ball? And it looks like it just gets away from him. Jamil being aggressive again, putting off the sidewall, but it's back into Gabriel's possession.
Certainly is indeed. Gabriel once again trying to get it off the wall, but it doesn't come down nicely. Jamil, he plays it off the right-hand side. He just overshoots it ever so slightly. Going to get the bounce off the wall, trying to flick it in, but no, both people, both drivers miss the ball. And who's going to come out on top here? Jamil, able to read that 50 quite nicely. He's going to play it back into that corner. He's going to try to flick this one off the wall and then flick it back on himself, but no, plays it straight back over to the right-hand side. He's boost-starving Gabriel here to now capitalise here.
Oh, he's looking to go for that ground pinch. I mean, we're seeing a little bit of technical moves coming from Jamil here. A little dipsy dish he's trying to attempt off the inside of the wall, you know, when you jump out and back in. Trying to get the ground pinch, but he's just not got the composure that he needs. He's putting a little ball above, but Gabriel swats it away.
Gabriel swats it away, lands quite funky though. He's not really able to keep that momentum up, keep that pressure up, and he plays it straight into the centre for Jamil. This is surely going to be an easy goal. No, I thought he put it wide. Oh, for Jamil, that was certainly heart in the mouth stuff, but it's a great goal to put it to make it 4-3 to win the game. But he so nearly put that one wide.
I mean, what an exciting match! From 3 minutes of no action to that, a 7-goal game.
That was an amazing game, very even, and unfortunately the upset was not possible there for Gabriel. But that is going to be it for our Rocket League game. We'll be back in a couple of moments' time, and we shall see you in a few moments.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a game that was there, Lee. It was quite the show for, of course, both players. They were very even in that one, and of course, it was one where Gabriel was on the back foot to begin with. He just didn't have what it took to get it over the line.
I mean, from the start, we saw a close neck-and-neck game. Gabriel actually managing to take that early lead, getting the 2-0 up, but Jamil able to compose himself, come back in less than 30 seconds to score 2 more to equalise.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was one where Jamil, he was on the back foot at one stage, making it 2-2, and then he, of course, brought it back. Then Gabriel went in front again, and in what I think really derailed Gabriel's confidence and his chances was that missed kickoff to make it 3-3, to make it go then to overtime. And unfortunately, I think if he didn't miss that kickoff, that could have stayed 3-2. I don't believe that was really a game he deserved to lose.
I mean, I think that kickoff was definitely a massive blunder for Gabriel. I think just that the pressure that came from that kickoff and the follow-up that came after, it gave Jamil all the momentum he needed. Felt free to try a couple things out. Speaking about a couple of moves he was trying to do, he was trying to get a ground pinch, trying to get the dipsy dish off a sidewall. Like, we was trying to see him create a lot up in the air, where we see Gabriel a lot more on the floor. I think we saw Jamil adapt a lot more in terms of from the ground gameplay with the dribbles and the flicks to then trying to go in the air, trying to throw his player off and trying to adapt to the way that Gabriel was playing.
I think that's where the big difference was in those mechanics. Of course, Jamil was a lot better in the air, a bit more mechanical off the wall as well. And I think, of course, as we mentioned in that game, Jamil was, at times, he had an opportunity to score, but he was just doing a bit too much.
Yeah.
He had open goals, and then he was trying to play it off the wall into a flip reset off the ceiling, and it just did not work. And he just kept putting it wide. It could have easily been an extra 4 or 5 goals scored for him. So he just was doing a bit too much, maybe to make the game more even, a bit more fun for himself, but he didn't really capitalise and use those opportunities well to give himself a nice healthy advantage. He made himself work for it.
Yeah, he definitely did. But then again, like I said, it's all about being clinical. As soon as you let one mistake through, that's when it all starts unraveling. We start losing goals, going down. But what a match it was.
Yeah, it was a great match. The floodgates really did open. Once we got that first goal in, it was goals galore in the end of things. And even that overtime, for an overtime, between, of course, 2 different skill levels, it did go on for quite a while. It went on for about, I think it was 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Yeah, nearly a minute 30.
By the time it finished. So usually in overtime, even in 2 equal players' lobbies, it can go most of the time for at least 20 to 30 seconds because of the pressure, of course, that overtime brings on you, knowing if you concede there's no other chance, that is that. So it was interesting as well to see how well Gabriel was to defend, and as well for Jamil, as the heart in the mouth stuff with that last goal. He was millimetres away from
He nearly sold the pie, man. He nearly sold the pie. He nearly threw it away, but then again, he managed to sneak it in the bottom left. It was a good showing from them.
Yeah, he certainly did indeed, and it was just, I think if Gabriel was at one stage like, it's missing, he might have been like, it's missing. Oh my, this is my opportunity to now maybe counter, bring this one back, but he just wasn't able to, and unfortunately Jamil was able to score that goal, and it was all from that flick he did over Gabriel. Gabriel was then, of course, in Rocket League, because you flip, you go straight across to the other side of the pitch. He had no chance of tracking back in time, and for him, that was that.
I mean, thinking back on it, looking at what we were speaking about before in terms of the cars and the choices that were made, do you think the Fennec really played a massive part in that match? And in terms of just the flick alone, like,
I think in terms of mechanics, it did. When it came to the ground play and the defense, I think the Octane was better because it's just able to really get into that 50 with momentum. We saw that off the kickoffs, was that a majority of the kickoffs we did have, Gabriel did succeed. He was the one who came out on top. So it really was just that fact of Gabriel picking the Octane, knowing his strengths is on the ground and all that defensive play, whereas Jamil went for the Fennec, tried those mechanics, and it was just those slight changes in the hitbox, I think, that worked in both of their styles. But that Fennec, when you're coming up against someone as mechanical as that, compared to yourself who's not so good mechanically, it's always an uphill battle.
I mean, I've got to agree. I think with the Fennec, it just allows you to be a lot more versatile. I think we saw in the way, like, when it comes to the dribble just on the ground, the control you feel like you have with the Fennec compared to the Octane is just a lot more consistent, a lot better. And even with the aerials, you're seeing a lot more consistent touches from Jamil, not hitting the ball, like missing the ball as much as you did see Gabriel. And I think that was really the decision maker. It came to the end.
It certainly was indeed. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all from Rocket League. Jamil has a 1-0 advantage. Next up, we're going to be heading over to Nuketown for some Call of Duty. But before that, there's maybe an energy drink you would like to try. That's coming to the market soon.
Lonely when drinking? Not giving you enough health and energy? Well, why don't you try Juggernog? Drinking this makes the pain and worries go away. Goodbye voices and empathy. Welcome extra hit points. With Juggernog's patent-pending hydration technology, it invigorates your body, stacking multipliers on multipliers for the motherload of point gain. This technology fuses with your physical cells, meaning that whether you shoot, kick, punch, or explode a Zed, your points will double. I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Juggernog, my empty bottle's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. An already drunk bottle can't write a letter. That Juggernog was finished 3 hours ago. So then, why am I looking for it? And what does that mean? Our special place. This whole area was our special place. Did they mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Juggernog really be there? Is there really more to drink out there, waiting for me? Side effects may include heartburn, headaches, the urge to beat up your wife, waking up in random places looking for your dead wife, and death.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we've made our way over to Black Ops 3 for a Nuketown 1v1, snipers only. And I'm joined by a different caster this time around. I'm joined by Harry Kemba. How are you, Harry? And are you looking forward to this 1v1?
Absolutely not. And I think they're going to be both poo. So we'll just see what happens. If they can hit a 360, that'll be a great thing.
It certainly will indeed. It will be quite an amazing achievement. So, of course, we're going to be into this 1v1. Jamil has that 1-0 advantage.
Running the active camo as well.
Oh, will that play? Who's running that?
I believe that is Jamil.
Oh, Jamil running the... Of course, he's already got the 1-0 advantage, so if he wins this one, he will win overall. We'll still play Tekken, but he will take...
No, that's not Jamil, actually. I'm wrong. That's Gabriel.
Oh, it's
They've
Gabriel.
swapped. He can go invisible.
Oh, that...
So that might help him a little bit, but he's not moving. Oh, there we go.
There we go. We got the movement straight on, as you know. Black Ops 3. Whoa, instant kill there. That was from actually Jamil. So he's 1-0 up in the game already.
We've got 5 minutes of this, so if they can hopefully give us something. I can see him proning in the middle. We're camping already. This is a great look. He's looking the complete wrong way.
Oh, this is not going to go well at the moment for Gabriel. It could lose 2-0. And there's, I think, Jamil going to try and flank it to the right-hand side. He's behind you, Gabriel. He's there. And that's another kill for... No, that was a kill for Gabriel.
It's 1-1.
It's 1-0. It's 1-1. Oh, that was a knife kill, actually. So he did go for snipers. He's knifed him up. He has stabbed him. And it is 1-0.
Once again, he's looking the wrong way.
Oh, and that's going to be Jamil, who's looking the wrong way this time. Oh, a lovely headshot there from Gabriel.
Absolutely no clue what's going on. He's seen him, but decided he's not going to aim at him.
No, he is not at all. So far, it's 2-1 to Gabriel. As things stand, it will be Gabriel equalising, heading into Tekken. And now we're going to see as they move over to the left-hand side, is there going to be a shot off it? Oh, they both miss. There's another whiff. Oh, that's a lovely shot there from Jamil, who makes it 2-all.
It's getting a bit exciting now. This is going a bit more fast-paced than the Rocket League game.
Certainly is indeed. Certainly has started a lot quicker, and points are on the board better.
Gone for a wall ride there. Spotted each other, both in the middle.
Ooh.
Mid-air.
That was a nasty one there from Gabriel. Mid-air snipe there. And he's now 3-2 up with Jamil once again on the back foot. Jamil, he started the game off strongly, but he slowly started to falter, and he's tried a no-scope there. Is he going to try one again? He does, and he hits it! A no-scope from Jamil to tie it up once more.
I can't believe it. It wasn't a 360, though.
That was the only
So they're cheating, actually.
part of it. No 360, but a no-scope's a no-scope either way. And he tried it once, didn't work, but he tried it again, and it did. Oh, and Gabriel just misses out there. And again, no accuracy.
Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know
Jamil
anything.
just didn't know where he was. It's 4-3 now to Gabriel, and Jamil will have to try and level this one up once more.
God, this is some of the most interesting gameplay I've seen on Call of Duty in my life. Both of them delusional, missing one shot, missing two shots, going prone. Oh, he's taking him out while he's prone.
That is an amazing shot from Gabriel.
Talk
up in the
about
air as well.
night-night, jeez.
Put him to sleep. And it's now a 2-point advantage off the wall.
Hit marker.
Did hit him, did get that little tap, trying the no-scope himself, and he hits the no-scope. It's now a 3-point advantage for Gabriel.
Oh, this is some of the gameplay I've seen. This is one of the games of all time. Oh, and
and
got
again,
another one.
straight into him. Nice headshot from
Brutal.
Gabriel. It is domination at this stage. And is he going to be able to get him again? But they're on wrong sides of the field. And of course, here in Nuketown, it can all change in a blink of an eye. 2 minutes to go, and it's Gabriel who holds the upper hand, and that's a lovely no-scope from Jamil.
This is only about 2 minutes left. This is mainly been a one-sided battle, but it seems like Jamil is coming back at him now.
Things are really starting to heat up.
In the middle now.
Going to contest in the middle. Is Jamil going to hit this one? Oh, a lovely sliding no-scope there from Gabriel. 8-4. Gabriel is on smoke right now.
I actually can't believe he's hit that, to be fair. The move in and everything, but I still see no 360s. I need that 360. Otherwise, no one wins.
We need an attempt on the 360. I think we just saw one there from Gabriel. Just misses it. Gets a hit marker, I think, there onto Jamil. And is he going to be able to get another 360? Oh, just high. Skims his head. Gabriel is pulling out all the stops.
Oh, he's gone for it again. Missed again. He's been punished for that.
And then Jamil punishes him. But it's still 8-5 with a minute to go. Jamil really needs to start putting that pressure on. But look behind you, Jamil. Gabriel is coming.
Missing a shot again, fighting around the car. There we go.
Restores that advantage. I think Gabriel keeps trying to get that 4-point advantage to then try the 360 no-scope.
Hopefully he'll hit it. We've got 40 seconds left in this match.
Or is it going to be a 5-point advantage? Or will Jamil find something back into this one? Oh, it's a great shot there. Just saw him on the peak.
It's got the gravity spikes, but I'm not sure we're going to use them. I don't think that's allowed.
And now 26 seconds to go.
He went for the 360 there.
Oh, he's trying it again.
Oh, he's trying it again.
Keeps trying a 360. Can't find Gabriel. And once again, Gabriel disappears. It's going to be a Gabriel win here. I don't see it going to be coming back into Jamil's favour, but we're going to try and see some 360. 360 He hits it. Gabriel hits a 360 no-scope. It's 11-5.
That's it.
And Gabriel gets it done, and with some sheer style as well. 1-1, the equaliser here on Black Ops 3, and what a way to do it.
11-5, the final score for this. It was very much a one-sided fight as the final kill cam. Let's see if it was a 360 no-scope.
I really hope it was.
Goes up, it goes up, it goes up.
It was! It hit a 360 no-scope.
Yes.
Gabriel with with the kill of the game. What a way to end things off here on Black Ops.
That glorious.
Was glorious. That was an amazing shot. And in fine style, he equalises. So it's game on for Tekken. One apiece. Winner takes all. So, of course, that was Harry. A brilliant display from Gabriel. Of course, Tekken is up next. Not a game you really know too well.
No.
But after that performance,
Who do you think will come out on top? One apiece.
I was watching them practice this morning. I think it's going to be Gabriel that comes out on top on this one. He can hit some combos. I've seen it. If they're playing their characters they pick, I think very much will go to Gabriel.
This certainly could go into Gabriel's hands, and it is all down to this final game of Tekken. The game they are both strongest at is what will decide things. Of course, in Black Ops, we saw a great display there from Gabriel to pull back the tie into his favour. It all boils down to this one last game, but we're going to head to a quick 15-minute intermission, so everybody you can run to the toilet, you can refresh on your snacks and your drinks, but we shall be back in a few moments' time. See you in 15. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all refreshed. You have your snacks filled for what will be a dramatic finale here on Tekken. Of course, we've had Rocket League, we've had Black Ops as well. If you missed those games, it was Jamil who won in overtime on Rocket League, and it was domination in Black Ops 2 by Gabriel in the TryGuys tournament. And the real talking point from that Black Ops game was that final kill. The Gabriel 360 no-scope from the heavens.
I mean, final 30 of the match. He had it in the bag. He had it secured. And then Black Ops 3, Nuketown. Anything can happen. We just see him pulling out the little cheeky 360, just taking Jamil away. Not much he can do there. Absolutely dominated.
He kept teasing it throughout the game. He kept going for it. Just kept missing by minuscule margins. And then that last one, it's like he meant it. He knew, he lined him up. He already knew where to do and get the shot off, and was pinpoint precision. Headshot as well. It was just perfect.
I mean, it's been a great showing so far. That, again, Rocket League game going 4-3 neck and neck. Black Ops 3 not as much, but
it's gonna be interesting. And of course, this is now their strongest games. Black Ops 3 and Rocket League, they're games they're alright at, but they're not the games that they're
best at.
They're not the games where they constantly play, not 24/7, but constantly.
They put a lot of time
a lot of time and effort into Tekken. So, of course, they already were warming up. That was the only game they were warming up on this morning. And just by contrary, it's fallen down to this final game. Winner takes all. Two different styles. One of them being more attacking, one of them being more defensive. It's going to be interesting.
I mean, from what I've seen from Jamil, just through research and videos online, he's been doing a lot of training, putting a lot of time into learning those keys, like frames and the timing, trying to get those attacks in, the combos, trying to keep not only himself progressing, but like expanding upon his knowledge in Tekken. And I think that passion and the time that he's put in recently could be the difference maker when it comes down to it.
It certainly could, indeed. So, of course, for Gabriel, he's the one on the comeback mission. For Jamil, it's try and hold on to what he once had. It's going to be really interesting indeed. And it's all going to come down to this final game. Of course, Tekken, it'll be a best of 2, first of 3 rounds. So it's going to be all down to the wire. And I'm really excited because, as we mentioned many times, they've already practiced. They're already in the loop. I think they're even practicing again now. So it is literally all on the line, and this is for bragging rights as well. This is, I'm better than you. I'm better than you at Tekken. When the pressure's on, when the lights are the brightest, I'm the one who delivers.
I mean, yeah, for Jamil, he's looking to try and get it back, try and get that lead that he gained from Rocket League, and then unfortunately lost in Black Ops. And I think coming down to Tekken, this is going to be the most important game. But Max, can you hear that noise?
I can hear that tune. I think I can hear something. And it's the DK bongos, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
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 Hear that?
Ooh.
Ooh, a little dance.
Down forward, down. Hey all, random guy here. Say, don't you just hate these things? They're so bad for fighting games that it just puts me in a depressive slump all the time. Wait a minute. I have free will. And there's a controller so good, it's almost considered cheating. Controller so good, the atmosphere that it gives off when you enter the room with it is too great for most tournaments to allow. That controller is DK Bongos. Yeah, that's right, God. I'm feared by no being. Why, you ask? Because I can play Tekken with DK Bongos. Now you might be wondering how I got these DK Bongos to actually be registered as a controller, but surprisingly there's more inputs on this than you think. It's not the 2 inputs that are shown here, there's actually 4 on each side, even though none of the games that supported this used it. There's also a start button here, which could be useful, and there's also a clapping input where you clap over it to trigger an analog input. I could have made that the X button, but you could probably see where the issue with that is. No, I swear it's not what it looks like. It's not DK Bongos, I swear.
Not again.
Anyway, here's the inputs that I did. I did triangle, down, forward, down and forwards. And I tried doing electric on this thing. I don't know how I did the electric either. And now we'll actually try to play games with it. Who, of course, is good by this simple control scheme that doesn't really have enough buttons and can only have one attack button? It's obviously Eddie. It's Eddie. Like, who else would I have picked? Anyway, let's go play ranked.
Eu juro pelo meu mestre, não vou perder. Não há amanhã para você.
See, these DK bongos work flawlessly. Flawlessly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final game. It's the decider in this TryGuys tournament. Once again, it's me, Max Ring, and this time
I didn't know that.
our third different caster.
Yeah,
it's Mr. Daniel Power.
Sorry, I killed off the last one. My bad.
Did you hit him a bit too hard?
He didn't like Tekken. I had to throw him out back, so you know he didn't start spreading his hate everywhere. But yeah, this game's going to be good. I believe the mains that they do is Victor for Jamil and Brian for Gabriel. A defensive character versus quite aggressive, but it's a really aggressive game. And with his Brian, he just mashes. He plays very European, as the Tekken scene would say. They know how to defend, but they choose not to regardless.
They just go full guns blazing.
Yeah, really.
Of course, you're more of a Tekken man yourself than I am, so you know the ins and outs of the games. You've played against them as well. And you can see they have gone for Victor and Brian, so they have chosen their mains.
That is not Gabriel's rank, but okay.
We are going to go for what is the decider. It begins now. All on the line. The pressure is on. And we begin.
Despite the rank that's being shown for Gabriel, he's actually blue ranked, one above Jamil, so it'll be quite difficult for him.
It's going to be quite close affair. They're quite evenly matched.
Jamil, I would say, is the underdog. He goes up for his up forward. This scumbag, he goes for his up forward 4. He loves that move.
We started with...
Goes for a throw, whiffs it, gets the taunt jet upper. That's a disgusting combo. Is he going to drop it? Is he going to drop it? He dropped it, you goose. But you got good OP afterwards.
Oh, nice little rage there from, of course,
both of them in rage. Rage is available.
Rage is available. Oh,
he goes for the heat smash.
Heat smash there from Gabriel. He gives him that 1 point advantage heading into
Snake Edge. He knows it's annoying in these lower ranks.
Oh,
Orbital wasn't able to read it in time.
Jamil.
Wall combo. It's not looking good for him.
Jamil is theoretically and physically pinned up against the wall. He is swinging for dear life. And this is all about...
1+2 break it. They need one more for the floor break. Are they going to get floor break?
That is going to be the question. Floor break will be crucial here.
Didn't get the full wall combo, but got something. 48 damage, not bad. Just trying to play small Tekken at the moment. Jabs, trying to get the counter hit, but didn't get it.
Oh, and it's great combo here. Oh, it's great. That's a great combo.
With the counter, as you see, both of them press buttons. It's just Brian was quicker.
Gabriel now with a 2-point advantage. Who's going to...
Great power crush. Heat engager. Trying to get the floor break, is he? Or he's going to get the wall.
Go straight for the wall. Just
good wall combo. Snake Edge. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Gets the low into the stance, blocks the low, gets the wall rising launcher.
This is Gabriel's round. I can see it. Yes, it's Gabriel's round. It's 3-0 in the first
3-0. That's unfortunate. Maybe, you know, Jamil isn't used to playing Brian, needs to warm up for it, you know. Yeah. Or he's like, what is this?
That was great there from Gabriel.
I can imagine how fuming that must be.
Of course.
But you can't let it get to the...
Of course, for Gabriel, if he now 3-0s again, or 3-2s, or 3-1s, he will take the crown in the first 2 games.
As you can see, playing more of a poking game, Jamil at the moment. Didn't pay off, but he got more damage than last time. Is he going to get around?
The thing is, he's on the back foot. He's already the weaker player out of the two. It's like the Rocket League game. But in a game like Tekken, you haven't got...
Orbital was able to get the counter hit. That's going to do a lot of damage if he doesn't drop it.
But like Rocket League, you haven't got that opportunity to be the underdog and really succeed. And that's
98
a great combo.
damage! What? Into the throw, and that killed. Fair enough, he deserved that round. 98 damage with Brian is difficult.
Gabriel is absolutely flying at the moment.
Trying to get the counter hits
to come back.
The thing is, Jamil's trying to play patiently, but it just seems a bit too greedy. See, he got the counter, he finally got it. Is he going to get the combo? He gets a small combo. It's weird seeing Victor combos that aren't optimal considering our plan. Is he going to get the wall combo? Kinda, he's getting the floor break. Catching the tech roll, that's pretty good. Heat burst, he needs to be putting heat, he needs to get some sort of pressure going.
The pressure is certainly starting to apply now.
Gets the
for Gabriel, he's getting a big amount of damage in now, and he's really
Snake
pushing
edge.
Mill with the back foot once
Block
more.
the orbital this time. Rage. You are.
Oh, he's
You're
done it.
jam.
That is pure class.
That was Jamil's round.
Yeah, but he didn't capitalize.
He really didn't know.
And that was Gabriel at
What
his
a
smartest.
comeback.
He knew what he needed to do was get that Rage Art off, and he did just that, and it was executed flawlessly. 1 point
Trying to
separates Gabriel and the bragging rights.
Tried to get the counter, but got punished instead. It's very unfortunate. I hate when that happens to me. Try to play small tech in a moment. Still trying to get the counter. He loves down forward 4.
This is
No, down back 4, my bad.
all on Gabriel.
Orbital whiffed, didn't punish it. Sidestep, but didn't punish that either.
Jamil is really struggling here, and once again he is on the back foot. He's got not much health left, and this could
Come
be
on, no,
Gabriel
no.
in a matter of seconds.
6-0 would be tragic.
It will be. After the start that Jamil had, it's all falling apart.
is
And it's
that
6-0. It's great from Gabriel, who takes the TryGuys crown, and he has pulled out the comebacker comebacks. After being 1-0 down after the Rocket League game in Black Ops, he was able to succeed, and now here in Tekken, he really flexed his muscles.
98 damage
was on his
combo.
side.
That was clean
It is
second.
Insane.
That was clean second. 98 damage with Brian with a wall combo. He didn't drop it that time. It was close. You could tell he's a bit rusty, but then he got into the groove of things and really was able to deliver a great performance.
He certainly was indeed. But ladies and gentlemen, that was your second game. It's Gabriel who takes the crown. But we'll quickly head back to the host. We'll see you in a few seconds' time as we now are getting ready to see things off. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to what was a frantic affair there, Lee, at the end. But it was Gabriel who flexed his muscles in that second game. It was pure domination, like we saw in Black Ops, but just 10 times worse. 6-0 into their best game.
I mean, Gabriel, he came to play. He went down in RL, but that maybe not his strongest game. But in Black Ops, he showed domination, and moving to Tekken, he showed pure domination. I mean, his Brian was insane. Jamil so discombobulated from the lows and highs. He probably didn't know what planet he was on.
He didn't. I think, even though it was a 1 rank difference, I think, especially in a game like Tekken, it really showed the skill level, the skill gap that they both had. And for Jamil, he was the defensive player, and he just couldn't cope with that aggression. When you're a defensive player like that, you need to be able to hold on to that pressure. You need to go through those moments and find your place to counter. But the fact that, of course, Gabriel was switching up his offense every single time, he didn't have that time to react. He couldn't understand Gabriel at all. He didn't know when to get that counter off, and that's what cost him the game.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, for Rocket League and even Black Ops, for all these games, it's all about being crucial. It's all about taking those timings, and Gabriel was just there today. I mean, in Black Ops, he showed pure domination with that locus on Nuketown. Even getting the 360 to close it off, just a little bit of flex on Jamil. And I think that might have just shattered him leading into Tekken. That 6-0, not a single round drop by Gabriel, and Jamil just crumbled like paper.
I think that certainly did give, of course, Gabriel the upper hand. It gave him the confidence heading into that Tekken game, and when you get hit with a 360 no-scope, especially on a game like COD, the final kill as well, you don't have time to react, you don't have time to come back and get revenge for yourself. It shatters your confidence, and that is exactly what happened there for Jamil, and he just looked like a completely different player after that COD game, and unfortunately, just he was not there in Tekken. He was not up to scratch, not up to par. And all that practice just didn't really pay off in the end.
I mean, Gabriel, the excellent player, showed that he understands the game fluently throughout. He's got the frame timings down, getting those counters, those grabs, those clinical... The rage art. He's so confident in himself to just rage art. The fact that he knows Jamil's trying to try and put that aggression, maybe switch up the way he's playing to try and get a bit more damage and end that battle right there. He just rage arts in his face.
It was all about that timing on the counter. Of course, that's what the rage art really needs, is that timing. And that's what he did even in that scenario. He soaked up the pressure, then got the timing for the rage art, which he did 10 times better than Jamil did. Jamil didn't even get a rage art off. He wasn't even able to do that because there was constant pressure. Constant pressure there was there from, of course, Gabriel, and that 98 damage combo as well, which Daniel said himself, a player who is very much familiar with Tekken, that is so difficult to do. And for him to pull it off in the high pressure circumstances like this, where, as we mentioned just before, the lights are the brightest, full bragging rights, it was 1-1 heading into things, and to be able to pull that one off, it was magnificent from Gabriel.
I mean, it just shows the type of player he is. He came in composed, confident. He knows the amount of time that he's putting in behind the scenes is really going to help and pay off today. And he just proved that, like, not only to set himself perfectly for that combo, but just to play so effortlessly in that final match. It's incredible.
It certainly was one of the greatest plays we have seen in a long old time there from Gabriel, and practice in earlier. I said he was testing his combos. He was doing it against the AI, just practicing the combos, getting them done one by one, and it was absolutely executed flawlessly. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we are going to wrap ourselves. So thank you all very much for watching. We do have one more pick coming your way, and that's going to be an interview with one of our own. But stay safe, stay well. Gabriel is the champion. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Are you a YouTuber?
Yes, I'm Foxdrop.
Good. I've got exciting questions. Hello, I'm with legendary League of Legends caster and content creator Foxdrop for what is going to be a telling interview for today's introduction onto how to be a caster. So, before I get started, safety first, ladies and gentlemen. Get the wrist strap on. Well, how did you get into League of Legends?
I hit rock bottom in my life, and I was like, what do you do when you hit rock bottom? Install League of Legends.
There's only one way, and that's up. Once you install League of Legends.
Exactly.
And, I mean, it's got you very far in life. How's your experience been being not only a caster, but a content creator as well in the League of Legends scene?
It was fun. I enjoyed it. It's good. You know, you get to do what you like doing, but you do also have to play League of Legends, which is the downside. But yeah, I've met lots of nice people, and I've been able to, you know, I'm here. So obviously everything has just culminated to this one very moment, and I feel very honoured to be here.
It is very much a privilege to interview you as well. And of course, talking about League of Legends, who is your main on League of Legends?
I used to really like Lee Sin. He's great. Lots of fun. You know, you can mix it up, offensive, defensives, high skill cap, lots of things you can do on him. So yeah, he's always been my boy.
Fair enough, fair enough. And of course, what everyone really wants to know, and it's a big question in the community, what is your go-to breakfast?
Nutella toast, 3 slices.
3?
3. Yeah, I know. 4's too much, I'm not greedy. But 2 doesn't hit, doesn't touch the sides. Peanuts. Good handful of peanuts. Everyone loves a handful of peanuts.
Is there any broad beans?
No broad beans.
No broad beans.
No broad beans for breakfast. And then I'll chuck in some fruit if I've got it. But the problem with fruit is it lasts like a day and then it goes manky. So, and I'm too lazy to go out every day and get some.
What fruit would that be though?
Grapes, satsumas, raspberries, strawberries, maybe a banana.
Maybe.
But they're quite filling, so.
It's if you feel like it, if you're hungry.
Exactly.
Also, what is your security code on the back of your card?
I don't know. My wallet's over there.
We tried to get the YouTube monies for you, but no, it didn't work. But There's also been one other thing that's been spreading around the community, and that is a photo of you, well, edited photo of you, I should say, doing the absolute cinema pose. Is there any opportunity for us to get that here today?
I think what's the absolute cinema? I've forgotten.
It's where you go like this.
Like that?
Yeah.
Have you seen the video of the marsupial sunbathing?
No, I have not.
Vertically.
Vertically sunbathing.
He stands like this in the sun.
I've never seen that before.
I think that's what you look like doing that.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
It was the facial expression.
Facial expression and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there any opportunity for us to see the absolute cinema pose?
Yes, I can do that for you.
Oh.
Would you rather I do a sunbathing marsupial or the absolute cinema?
The absolute cinema pose, I think, would be preferred by the community. Done. That's a wrap. Foxtrops were harmed making this interview. Isn't that right, Foxtrot? Isn't that right, Foxtrot?